YouTube, how are you now? So Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 and Warzone just released Season 5 Reloaded. So I've updated this time to kill chart. So basically if you're new to this, this is a chart with all the statistics for all the weapons in the game. So you have your weapons here, your aim down sight time, your sprint to fire time, your reload speed, your bullet velocity, your rate of fire, your damage per second, and then your damage values for your head, upper, and torso. So there are different damage modifiers for like arms and legs and that kind of stuff, but to keep it simple I just focus on these three, and then your damage values for each range from 5 meters out to 100 meters. So anything that was buffed in this recent patch is going to be in red, anything that was nerfed is going to be in light gray. Just going to scroll through these real quick and then we'll look at the time to kill chart for both multiplayer and Warzone. So this is the time to kill chart. So the numbers here are your theoretical time to kill in milliseconds. So if you're hitting every shot at the fastest fire rate possible, this is going to be your theoretical time to kill. Obviously, if you're not hitting every shot or you're not firing at the fastest rate possible, it's not going to be hitting these time to kill. So recoil and enemy movement, all that kind of stuff has to factor in, but this is your theoretical fastest time to kill. So in milliseconds, fastest is going to be red. So anything red is the fastest time to kill. Anything orange is going to be within 50 milliseconds of the fastest time to kill. Within 100 milliseconds is yellow. Within 150 milliseconds is light green. Within 200 milliseconds, dark green, so on and so forth. So ideally you want red, orange, yellow. Those are going to be your most competitive because these other ones are falling out of competitiveness with the fastest killing guns in those ranges. So just going to go through the patch notes, see what the changes were. So assault rifles, we got the DG56. They increased the lower torso damage multiplier from 1 to 1.1. So this used to be less damage, but now it's the same as your upper torso, but it doesn't change the bullets to kill except in this one range. So this used to be 6 shots to kill, now it's 5 shots. So that's why it's denoted in red, but everything else is the same there. Modern Warfare 2 guns, don't have those. The BAS-B battle rifle, so those are the only changes for assault rifles. Increase upper leg, lower leg, and foot damage from 1 to 1.1. So that's not on this chart, but basically the 1.1 multiplier would be the same as like your lower torso and upper torso. So hitting legs should deal the same damage as body. MTZ 762 Jack Heretic Carbine Conversion Kit. They increased the maximum damage range from 29.2 to 33 meters. So on that kit, you basically just get the faster time to kill, 5 more meters. So it used to be only out to 29.2, now it's out to 33. So a little bit better. 4 meters more on your maximum damage range. Not really noticeable, but something. AFTAC Recon, so they increased the damage on a lot of the values here for full auto. I don't have the AFTAC Recon on this, but basically it was a 4-shot kill at most body multipliers, but now it's a 3-shot kill, so that makes it a lot faster killing. Really fast time to kill actually, but it is a smaller magazine, so I think the maximum magazine you can put on there is like 15 or 20 rounds. So 3-shot kill is very fast, but the magazine capacity is still going to hold it back a bit there. Submachine guns, Rival 9, they just fixed something with the attachments there. So no changes to the submachine guns for Modern Warfare multiplayer. Light machine guns, so they decreased sprint to fire time from 280 to 85 to 262, decreased aim down sight time from 450 to 420, increased the rate of fire from 492 to 545, increased neck damage multiplier from 1.1 to 1.2, increased lower torso and hand multipliers from 1 to 1.1. So they increased the fire rate, which improves the time to kill, but not the bullets to kill. So it would only be in red if it improved the bullets to kill. But it is faster time to kill now with that fast fire rate, and even with the lower torso damage matching upper torso now, it doesn't change the shots to kill at all. So still the same there, same bullets to kill, but slightly faster time to kill with that faster fire rate. The RPK Jack Cataclysm, they nerfed it across the board as far as like flinch, hip fire spread, recoil, that kind of stuff, but nothing as far as time to kill goes there, because it's basically a sniper rifle. So if you hit anywhere in the body, it's a 1-shot kill, unless it's the lower torso at 55 plus meters. So they nerfed it to be more like a sniper rifle, whereas before it had ridiculous flinch and hip fire. Marksman rifles, MCW 6.8, increased rate of fire from 316 to 353, increased lower torso damage multiplier from 1 to 1.2. So faster time to kill across the board on everything, but not less shots to kill, except at this long range here. So 60 meters plus, you're getting lower shots to kill. So it's not only faster because of the improved fire rate, but it's also less shots to kill. So that's the only change to the time to kill there, besides the fire rate change. SB 208, Modern Warfare 2, and then handguns, all the akimbo. So basically they just made all the Modern Warfare 2 akimbo handguns perform similar to the Modern Warfare 3 guns. But yeah, that's all the changes for multiplayer. So just take a quick look at the stats for Warzone. So same thing, if it's red, it's been buffed this patch. If it's light gray, it's been nerfed. So just scroll through all these real quick. If you want to look at them more in depth, you can just pause the video and take a look at it. And then we'll look at the actual changes here. Let me pull up the patch notes. So yeah, they did add a couple new weapons as well. A crossbow, and then a melee weapon, spear. So I don't really care for those types of weapons, so I didn't include them in the chart. Alright, so the BAL 27, they increased the max damage range from 26.7 to 31.7. So used to be 765 at this range, now it's 694. So actually one of the fastest time to kill is the actual fastest time to kill if you're hitting lower torso at this range, but better overall slightly. 5 meter increase to the max damage. DG56 lower torso modifier increased from 1 to 1.1, so that improves your bullets to kill to the lower torso at every range. So used to be 10 shots, 11 shots, now it's 1 less shot to kill. FR556 max damage range increased to 43 meters, up from 38, and lower arm and hand modifiers increased to 1.1. So yeah, this got pushed out a little bit, and so it used to be 9, 10 shots here, but now it's going to be 8 or 9. So it used to be 7, 8, 9 here, but now you get a little bit more range on that max damage. Holger 556 max damage range increased to 41 from 36. So no real change there. So I think I had, so it would have been just a little bit of increase here, but since it's 5 meter ranges, I rounded up, so no change on the chart there. But 36 to 41, this would be a little bit faster. MCW max damage range increased to 36 from 30. Where's MCW? Right here? Okay. So faster time to kill across the board on your max damage range. Near mid damage range increased to 44 from 38, so faster time to kill there. Mid damage increased to 53, up from 48. Well, that's the max damage anyway, so I don't know what that means. The mid damage was the second damage, and then the last damage was the mid damage. So don't know what that last increase did. Didn't do anything. SDG 44, the max damage decreased to 32, down from 36. So that made it slower. One more shot to kill across the board, out to 40 meters. So it used to be 500 milliseconds, 600 milliseconds, which was the fastest by a long shot. But now it's more in line, so it's still competitive, but not the best anymore. Still pretty good right here, but not nearly as good as it used to be. Whereas it used to be the fastest at 600 milliseconds out to 35. Nothing was even close. M16 Jack Patriot max damage range increased to 30, up from 25. Oh, I didn't change that, so this should be 670. So 596, 670. Just going to make those. From 25 to 30 meters. So I'll have to update the colors there. Mass B leg and foot modifiers increased to 1.1, so no changes to the chart, but you're going to do the same damage to the legs as you would the lower torso and upper torso. MTZ 762 Jack Heretic Carbine Kit, max damage range increased to 33, up from 28. Where's that at here? So faster time to kill in this range here. So it was 700-800, but now it's 600-700. So one less shot to kill there. So you get 5 more meters. SOA Subverter max damage range increased to 25, up from 20, so you get another 5 meters here. It used to be 688, 774, so it just pushes the max damage range out a little bit more. Makes it a little bit better up close, so 25 instead of 20 meters. Rival 9 max damage increased to 15, up from 12.7, so that doesn't really change anything. Where's Rival 9? Yeah, so that was already 15 anyway. Rounding up. Static HV mid damage decreased to 24, down from 25. Max damage range decreased to 13.97 from 16. Near mid damage range decreased to 25 from 30. Mid damage range decreased to 35 from 40. Headshot modifier decreased to 1.2, down from 1.4. And leg and foot modifiers decreased to 0.95. So you're doing less damage to the legs and the head now. So that actually slows down the time to kill on the headshots, but this is if you're hitting all headshots. Obviously you're not going to be hitting all headshots, but and then that range decrease right there affects the time to kill. Striker max damage increased to 14.5 from 12.7, so the range there, no change, just a couple meters. Near mid damage range increased to 26 from 24, again a couple meters, no change on the chart. Lockman Shroud Jack Decimator Conversion Kit max damage range increased to 13 from 12. So no change there as well, just a meter more range. Polemiot 7.62 light machine gun. Neck modifier increased to 1.2, up from 1.1. Lower torso and hand modifiers increased to 1.1 from 1. Decreased sprint to fire time from 285 to 262. Decreased aim down sight time from 420 to 450 to 420. Increased rate of fire to 545 from 492. So same changes as multiplayer, but it does actually affect the time to kill here. So obviously it's faster time to kill because of the faster fire rate, but the only ones that are denoted in red are going to be less shots to kill. So that lower torso modifier now actually affects the time to kill. So it didn't make a change in multiplayer, but it does make it faster in Warzone to match upper torso damage. A lot more consistent there. Very good at long range. RPK, Jack Cataclysm Conversion Kit, same thing, all the nerfs to flinch, hip fire spread and recoil, but no changes to the damage. DM56 Marksman Rifle, max damage range increased to 43 from 36, so you get a little bit more range there. Faster time to kill, whereas it was 839, 1119, so one less shot to kill there. MCW 6.8, increased rate of fire to 353 from 316. Lower torso modifier increased to 1.2 from 1, so now you're doing the same damage to the lower torso as you were the upper torso, and you're getting a faster time to kill because of the faster fire rate. So that makes this the fastest killing marksman in Warzone out to 60 meters. And then whether it's upper torso or lower torso, it's going to be the same time to kill. So very consistent, a lot more consistent than it used to be. So you're getting a much faster time to kill, less bullets to kill at lower torso as well. So big buff to the MCW 6.8. And then the handguns, all the Modern Warfare 2 akimbo to be more in line with the Modern Warfare 3 akimbo guns. So scroll through the rest, that's all the changes there. But yeah, I'm always updating this chart with new information, so I'm going to leave a link in the description to this chart and also to the patch notes for multiplayer and Warzone if you wanted to look at it. And like I said, I'm always updating this chart. I'm not always doing new videos unless it's like a new season or season reloaded, unless they make significant changes to weapon balancing that would warrant a new video. But for the most part, they just make minor changes except in the new patch updates, so season and season reloaded. But yeah, just helps me to put these charts together to compare the weapons, how they perform in certain situations, so I can either choose what weapon I want to use for a certain situation or use a weapon to its best effect based on how it performs. But just helps me out. Hopefully it helps you guys out. Let me know down in the comments if there's anything you think I should add to this chart that would make it more useful, any stats or anything like that that would make it more useful, that's worth the time to put it into it. Like I said, it's always a work in progress, trying to keep it up to date as much as possible, but the in-game stats are limited. They only give you the max damage and then the minimum damage fall off, so there's a lot missing as far as the stats go in game, and they're not always correct either, so I have to rely on outside sources like sim.gg and True Game Data and Exclusive Ace, those guys who do the testing or do data mining, that kind of stuff. But try to keep it up to date as much as possible. That way it's still relevant, you know? But yeah, that's it for this one. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.